Heating the glazing putty will make it easier to mix. You can heat it many ways. In a microwave using a plastic microwave-safe container for 5 to 10 second increments until the compound is heated throughout. Or use a double boiler on a stove like this. Other options include leaving the putty in the sun or transferring it into a metal container to heat in a regular stove. If you have a mixer with a dough hook, this is a very effective way of mixing the warm glazing putty. Be sure to mix the entire container at one time. You can also mix the putty by hand. Take warmed container of putty, dry off, open and remove plastic cover sheet. Cut around the edge and cut the compound in a pinwheel in order for the raw linseed oil on top to absorb as much as possible into the compound. Pour off excess oil if needed and put aside. Empty container onto clean, dry surface and cut into pieces. If the putty is hard, use a knife to cut into smaller pieces and begin to massage like dough. Only use provided chalk on your hands. Do not add chalk to the putty. When the putty becomes smooth and pliable, divide into quarters with a knife and massage individually. Most likely, you will not need all of the putty. You can put the excess raw linseed oil back into whatever putty you do not plan on using right away and store in plastic bags or even freeze. If you store putty in a freezer, it will prevent the oil from separating again. Continue to massage until putty texture is smooth and keeps its form well. Place back into the container until needed. To clean up raw linseed oil residue, use the chalk or pumice provided. Dust surface and wipe with microfiber cloth. Use linseed oil soap and a damp cloth to finish.